Thank you. Yeah, thank you all for coming out here tonight. And what's left to say? Next question? Yeah. I mean, you hit it all on the head. Security, finances, I mean, it's a bloody mess. You know, I've been doing this a little more than 10 years now. And, you know, when I was first coming up, I mean, people were already writing the epitaph of foreign coverage. So, you know, I've been hearing the same things over the years. You know, then it just entailed a lot of pluck and taking big risks for next to nothing. You know, I was making $200 a story, taking my own pictures. I had no insurance. You know, I still largely don't have insurance. It's just sort of standard at this point. I don't even think about it. But that's how I got by, you know, scrapping around. And now, you know, I'm at a different point, I think, in my career where I'm doing fewer assignments. They're bigger assignments. A lot of the work I do is film. So there are more substantial budgets, and a lot of the written work that I do is piggybacked onto those film projects. So that enables me to sort of continue. But, you know, I think about where I was when I first started out, you know, going off to a foreign capital and just trying to break in as a scrappy freelancer. I just don't really see how I would make it work. Like Souleme said, I mean, just the demand even for those token stories is drying up, and there's really no will to given, you know, some of the things that have happened, to take substantial risks and send people out, you know, to do real deep, slow-cooked reporting, the kind that we need, you know, that really adds some value to what you're, you know, otherwise getting off the news wires. And I don't see much out there. You know, I get calls from students or emails all the time who want to break in and try and do what I did. And I don't want to be the guy that tells them, hey, kid, I'm sorry. Like, it really, really sucks out there. But, and I don't, you know, I always try, because I was that kid at one point and had all these editors telling me, Africa, foreign, never, you know, it's not going to fly. And that to me was juice, you know, that was like a real shot in the arm. It's like, all right, let's go do this, we'll prove them wrong. And I've had to hustle and constantly adapt, and, you know, but nowadays, you know, I feel like I'm trying to be encouraging, but I frankly, I don't really see a really fertile future out there for a lot of that kind of reporting. And, you know, I've seen really capable people like yourself, you know, who know a region, have put in the time, built up the relationships. And, you know, I read the piece that you wrote in CJR, and it was kind of heartbreaking, because it's like, this is the kind of person that should be thriving in this environment, you know, and if she can't make it, well, who can? And it's really, really disheartening. And I see this thing where, you know, you have really talented people who have had a lot of skin in the game for a long time, who have risked a lot, who have the credibility, who have earned it, and they can't keep doing it. And so, you know, if anything, you know, they have to walk away, and then somebody might step into their shoes, but you've just lost all of that depth of knowledge and those relationships, you know, that really give texture to the reporting. And I see this sort of withering going on all over the world right now, on every front. And I think, as you said, we all collectively lose in the end. So it's bleak. We're still doing it. You know, I'm still getting by. You know, TV money's a little bit better. I love to write, but I just don't get to do it nearly as much as I used to. And that's one of the reasons why.